What if I told you the Dodgers just made a move so unexpected that even insiders are whispering they may have changed the entire direction of their season overnight? What if the front office pulled the kind of trigger that only makes sense when something much bigger is coming next? And what if the player involved isn't the real story at all but the hidden plan behind it? Dodgers fans everywhere are asking the same thing right now: what exactly is going on in Los Angeles? And why did this happen at midnight with zero warning? Some fans are calling the Dodgers' latest midnight move brilliant, bold, and exactly what the franchise needed. Others think it's reckless, unnecessary, and a sign the front office is panicking behind the scenes. Analysts are split right down the middle, insiders can't agree on the long-term impact, and rival teams are either furious or laughing. This is one of those rare moments where the baseball world sees the same move in completely opposite ways. So who's right? Is this the start of a genius master plan or a risky decision the Dodgers will regret? Something happened at midnight that the Dodgers aren't fully talking about yet, but insiders are already hinting there's a lot more to the story. The trade looks simple on the surface, but there's a hidden angle nobody expected. A rival team was blindsided, a second move might already be lined up, and at least one player inside the Dodgers clubhouse is reportedly shocked by what this means for his role. The front office is silent, the league is buzzing, and fans are digging for answers. What exactly did the Dodgers just set in motion? Something happened at midnight that the Dodgers aren't fully talking about yet, but insiders are already hinting there's a lot more to the story. The trade looks simple on the surface, but there's a hidden angle nobody expected. A rival team was blindsided, a second move might already be lined up, and at least one player inside the Dodgers clubhouse is reportedly shocked by what this means for his role. The front office is silent, the league is buzzing, and fans are digging for answers. What exactly did the Dodgers just set in motion? Before we get into this wild midnight bombshell out of Los Angeles, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any breaking Dodgers updates. Because what the Dodgers just pulled off in the middle of the night has fans stunned, insiders scrambling, and rival teams completely blindsided. No leaks, no hints, no warning, just a sudden move that shook the entire baseball world. Here's exactly what happened. Out of nowhere, the Dodgers front office pushed through a late-night trade that instantly became the biggest story of the offseason. Most fans were asleep when the news broke, and the ones who woke up early opened their phones to a flood of alerts, reactions, and analysts trying to process what just happened. No one thought LA would move this fast, especially when the team was supposedly taking its time evaluating options. But clearly something changed. Something pushed the Dodgers to strike before anyone else could react. Now everyone wants to know, why now, and what does this mean for the team's future? What makes this even crazier is how quietly the whole deal came together. Usually Dodgers rumors leak days in advance, with insiders dropping hints and reporters connecting clues. But this time? Nothing. The front office moved in complete silence, like a top-secret operation, and by the time the news broke, the deal was already done. And the shock is even bigger because this trade involved a player most people thought the Dodgers were only casually monitoring. Yet LA went all in and pulled the trigger at midnight, leaving the fanbase trying to wrap its head around the move. The reactions have been all over the place. Some fans are calling it brilliant. Others think it's risky. Some are pumped about the front office being bold, while others are questioning whether this was the right time to make such a move. But one thing became clear immediately: whatever the Dodgers are planning, they're aiming to reshape the National League. And if the rest of the division wasn't nervous before, they definitely are now. Inside the clubhouse, players were apparently just as shocked. Imagine going to sleep thinking the roster is stable, and waking up to a message saying a teammate was traded or a new one is on the way who could change your role. That's what happened. Veterans woke up to buzzing phones. Coaches were reviewing lineup possibilities before sunrise. Even younger players were trying to figure out what this means for team chemistry, something the Dodgers always value highly. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Several insiders believe this midnight trade isn't just a simple roster adjustment. They think it's the first domino in a much bigger plan the Dodgers have been quietly preparing. Something larger. Something that could shake the entire league if it happens. And honestly, it wouldn't be surprising. The Dodgers play a long, smart, strategic game. This move has the exact feeling of Step 1. The fan reaction was insane. The moment the news hit, social media exploded. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere you looked, Dodger fans were posting shocked reactions, memes, and hot takes like "What are we doing? And we just won the offseason." It was chaos, fun chaos, the kind that proves how invested this fanbase is. Even analysts were caught off guard. Reporters were literally getting ready for bed when they got emergency alerts. Insiders were tweeting things like "the Dodgers really just did this." Shows went live instantly, podcasts recorded emergency episodes, everyone breaking down the trade, trying to figure out the strategy behind it. And the crazy part? Nobody has a clear answer yet. Meanwhile, some insiders say the Dodgers may have jumped in front of at least 2 other teams who were chasing the same player. Apparently LA swooped in last minute, made a strong offer, and sealed the deal before rivals even had time to respond. That would explain the secrecy and urgency. It would mean the Dodgers weren't just interested, they were determined to beat everyone else. Of course, a major move like this raises big questions about salary space, roster balance, and long-term planning. The Dodgers are known for being incredibly smart with money, not afraid to spend, but always strategic. So analysts are already asking what this means for future signings, big free agents, or possible blockbuster trades. And based on the timing, it definitely feels like this move connects to something bigger brewing behind the scenes. Fans are also debating what the Dodgers gave up. Some think LA paid too much. Others think it's a steal. Some feel the outgoing player never reached their potential in LA. Others think the Dodgers made a tough but necessary decision. Big trades always come with risk, and this franchise has never been shy about making bold moves if it means improving the roster for October. The goal is always the same: win the World Series. A lot of people are wondering how the new player fits into the Dodgers system. Will he start? Will he be used as a bench weapon? Is he a short-term rental or someone they see as part of their long-term future? Nobody knows for sure yet. But the Dodgers don't make moves without seeing something special, whether it's pitching depth, power, defense, speed, or just the spark that shifts the team's energy. Across the league, rival teams are reportedly furious. Some executives called the move classic Dodgers, meaning LA once again outsmarted everyone. One exec even joked that nobody should sleep during the offseason because the Dodgers will steal a player while you're out. Funny, but honestly believable. And because the Dodgers made such a sudden move, insiders say other teams might feel pressured to respond quickly. One big trade from LA can set off a chain reaction, something we've seen many times. The Dodgers make a move, then the Braves respond, then the Yankees, then the Padres, and suddenly the entire market moves faster. Meanwhile, the Dodgers front office is staying completely silent. No big statements. No explanations. Just a calm, quiet confidence that usually means they're not done yet. And historically, whenever the Dodgers go silent, something big is coming. What we do know is this: the Dodgers shifted their entire direction with one midnight decision. Moves like this aren't made casually. This was bold. This was intentional. This was the kind of move you make when you're going all in with championship expectations. And Dodger fans can feel it. The energy is different. The urgency is different. The message is clear, they're not waiting for anything. So get ready. This is only the beginning. The Dodgers just fired the first shot of the offseason, and the baseball world is still reacting. More moves are coming. More surprises are coming. And if the next one drops at midnight, you're going to want to be here the moment it happens. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next Dodgers update. Big things are coming, stay tuned.